Oh, absolutely. In fact, that we were talking about that before. Not only did he have such a great outing, but we liked what he did after he gave up the 3 runs and was very discouraged. He got the last 5 guys out.
Yeah, that was really impressive because I thought that he'd hit the wall there in the 6th inning. Remember, he is coming back off being out for a full season. He's coming back off Tommy John surgery, and he's going to hit walls. And I thought he had hit it. He made some pitches, got some pitches up in the 6th inning, and was very disappointed in himself. As you could see, he took his hat off and he was distraught. Well, what he did is he got the next 2 guys out. Then he went back for the 7th and had a very strong 7th inning. And I was very impressed with the way he pitched tonight. You know, up until that 6th inning, he had breezed through 5 innings, and he had really been in command of the game. Then there was a brief hiccup, and then he picked it right back up. And, you know, truth be told, should have been the winning pitcher, but that's been said a lot of times this year for the Astros starters. But I was very impressed with the way that Backey pitched tonight coming off his performance in Philadelphia.
And he had to be good because, well, we thought he had to be good because Peavy has been so good against the Astros in his previous starts. The last 6 starts, his earned run average is like 1.
Well, if you take a look at those last 6 and how he lost, I don't know. He must have lost 1-0. He's only figure because he's got a 1.02 earned run average. Allowed 5 runs in 5 starts, or in 6 starts rather. So you figured coming in it was going to be a pitcher's battle, and it looked like it was going to be until the last few innings just exploded on everybody. Tonight, you know, the Astros hit him for 4 runs in 6 innings, whereas previously they had scored 5 runs in 44 innings.
Yeah.
So when you get those kind of runs, you can't let the game get away. And a couple of times it looked like it was on the verge of getting away from the Astros, but they just kept swinging and they kept hitting. And, you know, when you get a guy as hot as Tejada has been the last week or so, and especially this series, he's been tremendous. 2 4-hit games, back-to-back 4-hit games. We'll have to do a little research and find out the last time that's happened for the Astros. When you have consecutive 4-hit games in a series, as Tejada did, that's something to really get excited about as the Astros go to a great hitter's ballpark in Cincinnati.
He had hits in 8 of his last 10 times at the plate. 4 hits here, 5 hits the other night, and he's really zeroed in, and he's just having a superb start to the season. And if he continues, why, this offense is just going to be something to amaze a lot of people. Now, speaking of offense, let's take a timeout here because you remember we had the text question earlier in the day. Had to do with Lance Berkman and how many extra base hits he should have by the end of the month. Well, here's what the poll said. 14 to 15, well, he got to 14 in the first inning, so 5% said he won't stop there. 16 to 18, 39% think that, and the C people remembered he's going to Cincinnati, where he usually does very, very well. 56% say he will have 19 or more, so be on top of our text questions down the line. Now, you briefly saw on the screen something that's coming up tomorrow, and that is the pitching matchup for tomorrow. It will be Brandon Arroyo against Chris Sampson. Sampson's in sort of the same situation, or very much the same situation, really, that Backey was. He's coming off some bad work. Now he needs to be strong.
Yeah, his last start was probably the worst I've seen him, and probably the worst he's been since he's been with the Astros. He lasted 2/3 of an inning against the team. If you remember, Colorado was barely awake. Got in about 8:30 in the morning, but they woke up in order to hit him. He needs a good start tomorrow, and you know, it's one of those things where he needs to pick up, as Backey did, you know, and just put it behind him what happened in his previous start. You know, try to get himself righted again. And Arroyo has been a pitcher for Cincinnati who had very good numbers 2 years ago, and since then has been extremely hittable. He's off to a poor start, so who knows? We thought tonight was going to be this big pitcher's duel. It's 11-7. We think tomorrow probably be a lot of hits and runs. It'll be 2-1.
That is precisely why we love this game. And that's it for tonight from here, and back to you, Ken.